Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice. Today, I'm pretty sure we need to present, this bad Larry.
Objection!
You're saying that Dirk made off with Queen Amara 15 years ago? But that's strange, because I heard something very different from Dirk. He said they ran off together 23 years ago. That isn't possible. I know for a fact it was 15 years ago. Well, I have evidence that contradicts your statement. How do you explain this photo? Dirk said it was taken 23 years ago. He said that. He did, but if we take what you said just now as fact, then there's something in this photo that doesn't make any sense. This isn't making any sense to me, so I suppose I should ask. What does not make any sense in this photo, if this photo's only 15 years old? Of the baby.
Take that!
Nita, this discrepancy may not be directly related to this case, but I don't think we can simply overlook it either. Dirk said that the baby in the photo was you, but that doesn't make any sense if the photo is only 15 years old. After all, you said you were around 10 at the time, right? Dirk! He's definitely sweating bullets over there for something. Apollo, if that baby isn't Nayuta... Wait, you don't think... Did Queen Amara have another child while she was on the run? What? And just, what if that child was being held hostage? Nayuta, is that why you obey Queen Garan's every command? You presume too much. Ah, and that's why Queen Amara was trying to take the rap as well. Protect this other child. Child born 15 years ago. It would have to be someone who's around 14 or 15 years old. If only we knew someone that age. This is just a guess. But I believe I know someone who fits the bill. This also explains the strange behavior. This is the child who was born to Dirk and Queen Amara 15 years ago, right? It's clearly Albie. No, okay, it's, Padme? We're not gonna get shot now, are we? All those strange statements she kept making, now they all make sense. I think I threw out a guess like this when, we saw the picture for the first time, right, and how she reacted. Or is that a little bit afterwards? I did say something along the lines of, could this be a thing? He's like, can you stop talking like that, your benevolence? Never! Oh, your mother told you. Really? Why did you react about that picture then? Huh. Wow, that's fucked up, lady. You're a horrible mother. Really, Chronos? You're just getting that? Oh, no, I knew she was a horrible mother, but still. Is something the matter, your benevolence? Yeah. The final reunite. I thought you kind of already knew, given your reaction to the picture and that comment right there. Now I see, Nayuta, why you do what you're told. Doesn't mean you have to be a dick about it, though. The other child born to Dirk and Queen Amara was... Mr. Justice, I believe I know what you are about to say. But I cannot allow you to name an innocent soul as a child of a terrible sinners. I thought you might try to stop me. Good thing for you, you can't do shit. After all, simply revealing this information endangers who you've been trying to protect. I think this should make it clear what I'm talking about. This is the kink in your armor. The reason why you fear for your sibling's reputation? What the fuck do you mean? I don't know. What do you mean? This is your armor, reputation. Reputation? Reputation, not life. Reputation? What the fuck do I have that it's about reputation? Life, I could just show the dead body. Okay. Okay, one second. Let's see. Sleeping pills, arson, fingerprints, Apollo's dad burning through a Chris, son of a terrorist. Oh, okay. Being expelled.
Take that!
And that is... Okay, good. For a second there, I thought I fucked up. A file full of information that Dirk collected on what happened 23 years ago. One of particular note right now is what's written here. The sins of the father visit upon his children, which is bullshit. This is deeply held idea is why you were expelled from the royal family. Which means it wouldn't bode well for your siblings either. If she were to be revealed to be Dirk's daughter. You became a prosecutor to bring down Queen Garan, but at some point you came to serve the very regime you despised. And that was because the Queen found a kink in your armor. That's how she came to use your sister against you. Did she wear like a mask? You're like, so you have a sister. Yuta, have you been keeping a secret all this time? Have you been trying to protect me? You're an innocent party to all this. I live only to safeguard the law and serve the country and queen from which it flows. One such as you, who is destined to ascend to the throne, need not fret over one such as I. No, I can't accept that. What you say is, it's malarkey. Don't you even care what happens to you? Before country, queen, law, and everyone's future, my personal feelings are not of no consequence. That is why I resign myself to my fate. I know I must accept the status quo without any thoughts of change. Spoken like a true prosecutor and parrot, I shall continue to rule Khura'in until the day Rayfus succeeds me, for that is what is best for our kingdom. I know, Your Eminence. Yours is no small sacrifice, but I promise you this, in exchange for your life, the child shall remain safe, and the kingdom shall prosper. That's stupid. You're an idiot. That is all I can ask for my meager existence. Yuta, is this really the new you? Dance, puppet, dance. Resigning yourself to the will of another and killing any hope you held for the future? No, also, why would you believe her? Holy shit! Are you stupid? Well, he's just blinded by his emotion to save his sister, Chronos. That's dumb! Not the saving the sister thing, though, but you actually believe someone as vile as her is gonna keep her fucking word and give up the throne when she comes of age? She's not making it to age. You know, I knew would never let himself be turned into this. Now, Your Majesty, if you would hand down your verdict.
Objection!
Hi. I'm still here. You can say you're simply accepting your fate, Yuta, but I know that deep down, there is still hope in your heart. Oh, Holy Mother, preserve me. She's not here, dog. It's the kind of hope that preserves through the most desperate times. Perseveres, probably. And in what binds you, me, and Dirk together as a family. I know because this has demonstrated to me... I know because this has demonstrated to me that you haven't lost all hope yet. You guys are throwing me a lot of curveballs that I have to, like, fucking... re-examine some stuff. I don't know. You want to see a picture of your dead dad? We're gonna save. Yeah, we're gonna save. Here.
Take that!
That proves I still have hope. No. I couldn't have screwed up at a worse time. Mr. Justice, I am in no mood to play games here. Yeah, me either. But I also know the real you, and I know that you're not ready to give up just yet. I know because it's demonstrated to me that you haven't lost all hope yet. I don't fucking know, man. Did you... You must have gave me something. I'll be state... No, no. You want to see the founder orb? Oh, never confiscated it. Okay, I got you. When you interrogated Dirk, you can confiscate all his possessions as potential evidence. I'll accept this. I mean, we just realized, yeah, we know this now. I mean, we knew it back then too, Chronos. Yeah, but well, it slipped my mind. So tell me, Nita, why didn't you take his badge? Because it's a badge? It's not really... What do you think he did, fucking choke the person to death with it? I couldn't hear... You couldn't bear to take it from him, could you? But I know why. It's because this badge means something special to us. Hey, Dirk. Why do you still wearing a badge? You're not loyal anymore. Ah, this badge is my heart and soul, son. If you take it off me, I die. You see, I'm actually a lich. What? Don't worry about it. That'd be sick. We've seen this a few times, right? I'm not just skipping it because I'm an asshole. No, we've definitely seen this a few times. At least everything said there seems like we definitely have seen it a few times. You may say you've given up. That's not how it really is it? You never gave up, and you never will because you still believe that all of the wrongs will be righted someday, especially with all those people that were innocent that you got convicted and executed. That'll be righted someday. Clearly. To be fair, we don't know if he ever did that. He definitely tried a bunch of times in this game. Huh. You are very perceptive, Mr. Justice. May very well be as you say. Why did I not confiscate this badge? Even I did not know. Until now. Perhaps I was waiting for him to save me. Save you? Yes, save me. Like he did on that day. Oh, he did that for me. I was drowning and he came and picked me up. Utah, Apollo! Hold on! I'm coming! I mean, there are some fathers that wouldn't. There's some really bad fathers out there, some bad mothers, some bad just in general people. Someday, he would come and free our family from the chains of the past. Perhaps deep down, that is what I believed. Believed in Dirk, our father. Naida, I knew you. However, it was but a dream, and now that dream has died. Murdered along with Dirk. So now, as the eldest, the responsibility falls squarely on me. No matter the cost, I must protect her. Please try to understand, Apollo. I understand why I should bear all this sin. This is the only way. Or not. Could have helped me smuggle a gun in here. I could just fucking pop one in Queen Garan. But
Such insolence!
Yeah, right when she's doing that. Bang bang. Pop pop. You have wasted more than enough of my time, lawyer. You do not see the futility of your desperate floundering, the immutability of his duty. It is time to accept defeat. Ah! Hee. Now watch as the hammer of justice comes down upon your dear brother. Your Majesty, the verdict, if you will. Oh, yes, Your Eminence.
Objection!
Wait a second. What do I do? Does the defense wish to raise an objection? I yelled objection, didn't I? There's gotta be some way to save Nayuta. Apollo. It all goes back to that incident 23 years ago. It branded him the son of a criminal. So if we could once and for all prove that Dirk didn't try to assassinate Amara, right, Nayuta and Rafa's father would no longer be viewed as a criminal. But I thought there wasn't any evidence left, because it was all destroyed in the fire. And Dirk investigated the matter for years, so it'd be really convenient if we figured that out now. Really? Nothing at all? Could an exceptional lawyer like Dirk try that long and really uncover nothing at all? He had over 2 decades, Apollo. He's right. I doubt Dirk would have gone to his grave without discovering something new. Not like he fucking had a choice. He got shot. He must have secretly planted something in the topple Garan from somewhere. Huh? Okay, I'll take a look at the evidence. My deed? No. 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 I mean, it wasn't soot. Burners. No. No. Make the pain disappear, please. Probably not. Fingers. Slipped a sleeping pill. Perish in the fire. Found in the sea. You're struck in the head by the culprit. Okay. No designs, divination seance could be performed. Hey, we can do that now, though, right? Yes. The Queen or Holy Mother. I guess it could be files again. Could be a photo of my deed. Jove. Red Jover. Bring the justice over. You might find what we need to break out the situation within here. Got it! If the defense is done stalling for time, I shall render my verdict. No, I'm not done stalling. About the assassination attempt 23 years ago. The defense has some new information it would like to share. You do? Well, we had intended to deliberate that case in the course of this trial. Dirk, did you leave something behind for me? Is there some connection I'm missing here? Very well, then. What is the source of your new information about the case? My deed. My deed.
Take that!
Music didn't stop. A photograph? Oh, thank God! Yes. Do you recall the traveling musician who died in the fire 23 years ago? How could anyone forget such a painful chapter in our history? The poor fellow was caught up in that blaze that was meant for Queen Amara. We never knew his identity, though, as his belongings were burnt to ashes. Well, about that, the truth is, he was my biological father. Oh. What? Why, of course. With his photo and her benevolence. Exactly. We might be able to prove Dirk completely innocent. That would free her from the infamy of having criminal blood in her veins. Because here in Khura'in, we can witness the final memories of the dead. What utter nonsense! Get to dancing, princess! That sounds wrong, but could you please do the divination seance? There was no evidence left in the wake of that blaze. That's what you think, but Dirk went to the ends of the earth to bring this little souvenir back to us. He did? Yeah, yes. And boy, is it the best piece of evidence ever. He knew that with it, we'd finally be able to conclusively settle the matter here in court. Probably. And save his children. Probably. I don't know if you thought that far ahead, dude. Your Majesty, the defense requests that we hold a divination seance for this new victim. Old victim, actually. What a waste of time. The events of 23 years past have already been deliberated at length.
Objection!
But wasn't Dirk on trial for that incident as well today? So we wouldn't be doing our jobs if we failed to look into this new lead, would we? As a presiding judge, I would now share my thoughts on the matter. Bullet just fucking pierces his head. The attempted assassination of Queen Amara in this is a case we can ill afford to leave open. And I believe the final memories of the victim will prove to be very important. Therefore, it is the opinion of this court that we should conduct another divination seance. Oh, shit! Fucking JRP boss about to go down! Your benevolence! If you knew the full name of the victim you seen in this photo, you'd be able to perform the divination seance, right? God, I hope that's his real name. Of course, leave it to me. Thank you. My father's full name is Jove Justice. Alright. Weird fucking name, but okay. Now, your benevolence, please commence the divination seance when you are ready. Fucking starts river dancing.
Oh, holy mother,
I made that joke before, right?
we hold this divination seance in your name.
Should I skip this?
Let the eyes of everyone
Is this actually
here
the
be
last one
clear,
now?
and our ears be unstopped.
My ears are
dance
stopped.
of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
We'll watch it. Why not? It might be the last one. Fucking Queen Amara dies. And then we do a divination seance for her. It's just her looking at the judge getting shot. I wonder who did it. I do like this song, though. This theme. I wish shit like this was doable in real life. Ugh. While, yeah, it could be misinterpreted and would need to be examined, I definitely think it would help a lot when it comes to solving some certain cases. Again, you shouldn't just be like, oh, clearly, you know, as vague as some of these have been, right? Those ones would just be like, okay, clearly we need to examine this much more thoroughly. But some of them, though, they would be like, okay, I mean, we're still going to have a trial, but we just saw that. So now we can unsee that, and that's going to keep us up for years. Honestly, I've thought about that shit, like, before, because there's some horrific shit that has happened by people that, generally speaking, didn't really show signs of sometimes. So it's like, man, I just wish I could, like, view that shit in the past. Not because I'm a sicko. It does sound sick, you're right. But I just want to see what the fuck happened. Like, what in their brains snapped? What fucking just went wrong for them to do some horrific shit? Hey, it's me. Cords of steel, baby. Ow. You dropped the baby! Well, that didn't really show us shit. It's stuff like that we need to investigate. The spirit of the victim has granted us a window into his final moments. It would appear the divination seance was a success. So those were my father's final moments. That sucks. That baby we saw must have been you, Apollo. God, you were ugly. Oh, now it's time for the experience of the deceased. Are you ready, you hornhead? Yeah, please. Very well. Here are my interpretations. Someone attempted to assassinate Queen Grimara by setting her residence ablaze. Orion's father, you could use his name, happened to stop by and was knocked out by the assassin. Dirk's fingerprints were discovered on the lighter found at the scene of the crime. That is how he was determined to be the assassin. Orion's father tried to save his son, but sadly, he perished in the attempt. I didn't die. Oh, you mean my dad. Never mind. That is everything the deceased experienced in his final moments. My father's final memories. They're right here for everyone to see, but can any of them unlock the truth behind what happened 23 years ago? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought for sure it was just gonna be fucking Queen Garan laughing like a fucking madwoman. So we saw a hand in a mirror. Right there.
Objection!
Oops. I hit the wrong button. Your benevolence, this insight is inconsistent. Oh, shit. Oh? Please do tell, where exactly is the inconsistency? I don't know, I hit the wrong button. I meant to rewind. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. I'm doing my best. Fine. Okay, so fast forward, there we go. Fingers. They were wearing gloves, so it has to be this one. Right here.
Objection!
Dirk's fingerprints were discovered on the lighter that were found at this crime scene. However, that's not where I paused. The hand holding the lighter in the seance vision appears to be gloved. Ah, I believe you're right. What could this mean? It calls into question whether the hand in the vision really was Dirk's. Only we can make out the details a little better. Oh, very well. I will attempt to focus a bit more on what the deceased saw. Perhaps that will help refine the seance vision. Were those tattoos? It does seem that there was a glove on that hand. Still, what significance could that have? It means that Dirk's fingerprints got on the lighter at some other time. Probably when he's smoking grass. Somebody could have even put them on there after the fire. All you have is pure speculation, while the facts remain that they are his fingerprints. Therefore, it stands to reason that Dirk was the one who used the lighter.
Objection!
It just means I have to prove that the figure in the vision is someone else. Using the information from my father in my father's final memories. Either way, it seems I must refine my insight. But if someone had put his prints on the lighter after the fact, then we know not to whom it belongs. Okay, she updated insights. Time to go over them and see if there's any new inconsistencies. Court records real fast. Dirk. Well, we can't really see your arm. Never mind. I do wish we could get like a full body like mugshot, I guess, of the character sometimes. Oh. So Amara's there, just passed out. Is Dirk, like... That's right at the beginning. I go... No, that's a chair. Uh-huh. I perished in the attempt. Is that true? Technically didn't die. Yes. It has to be the tattoos, right? I don't know where it would be inconsistent for this. Probably this again? Save one more time. Did that actually save? I don't think it did. There we go. And then again, I would probably have saved again. Because I'm really fucking worried that sometimes it just doesn't save. You had fucking those tufts of hair since you were a baby? I don't think that's how that works.
Objection!
Your benevolence! Inconsistency! Okay, so that's wrong again. Let's load. Can't speed up that one, though. Okay, so tattoos, or whatever the fuck those are at least not connected to that one, which is the third one. Oh, maybe this one, for whom they belong, then you select the tattoos.
Objection!
No music. Wait! Then this means that the real culprit is... The figure in this vision is clearly not Dirk. The distinctive band around their wrist gives their true identity away. Ah! That isn't dying, it can't be. This will prove whose hand was captured in the seance vision. No. No. Oh! That's? The wrist-the-cuffs?
Take that!
That photo! Why do you keep showing my dead dad so you do believe the culprit to be... Just a minute ago, had cuffs with the exact same pattern on. I did not even fucking see that until, like, right there, like, when we were referring to it. You're referring to the cuffs of justice, correct? Yeah, I thought they were tattoos. I hear there's a traditional part of the Chinese justice minister's attire. They don't look like that, though. Do they? What does this tell us? It tells us that the figure in the vision is none other than Karane's late Minister of Justice. Inga, blah 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 blah, Karane. No, it's not. No. No, my father! My other father, the one that raised me. So he plotted the assassination of the former queen as well as the current one? No, he wasn't the Minister of Justice then, was he? Divine Dragonman right all along. Frank, you're coming around! Nayuda? What you've proposed is not possible, Apollo. Back then, Inga was not the Minister of Justice. What? The Justice Minister 23 years ago was fucking the Queen, right? You, Queen Garan. What? Oh, right. She served as Minister of Justice before succeeding the throne. Yeah, thanks, Phoenix. Guess she also prosecuted the assassination 23 years ago as one. So then, the figure in this vision is actually... Your Eminence, it's you, isn't it? This is madness. No, this is Karain. Why would Her Eminence do such a thing? To get the throne? Because she would ascend to the throne. She wanted to usurp the throne from her sister Amara? Yeah, who wouldn't? That's why she tried to assassinate her? Could have done a better job, though. Like, seriously, how hard would it be, like, to come up on someone and to smother them in his sleep, right? They're not gonna see anything. Seance vision not gonna do shit. Or you wear a mask and you go into the room. Chronos. I'm just saying there are easier ways. I find this very hard to swallow. What were you gonna say, Chronos? Relax your throat? No! Your Eminence, are you the one responsible for this tearing of my family apart? And was it you who killed my father? Well, Your Eminence, I'm asking you a question.
Insolence!
Peasants, always carrying on about things of no import. You do not deny it then. You concealed the truth and used me for your own designs. Oh, Nayuta, spare me your feeble-minded line of questioning. Even if Dirk was cleared of all charges, it shall still be I who decides Rafa's fate. You do wish for her to be queen someday, do you not? Remember, the child lives only by my good graces. Now kneel before me and fulfill your end of the bargain by offering your head. Yo, Judge! Where's the police? Oh, they serve the queen. Not when they openly do this. I'm not supposed to, anyways. Your Eminence, I am done heeding your commands. Good! Even as you used my sister against me, I still believed you. I believed that protecting your secrets was in the best interest of the kingdom. But you have been deceiving me all the while. Nayuta, you actually believed that shit before? Nayuta, you dare defy me? Your Eminence, I can turn the other cheek no more. I only have so many. Therefore, I hereby retract my confession in the murder of Justice Minister Inga. Oh, retract, you say? Dirk, the final piece of evidence you left behind, has released Nayuta from his suffering. And now he's finally free. I'm waiting for bullets to ring out. Taking off your weighted clothes? In all this time, not once did I reflect on my own conduct, for I had believed all was fate. Lost in my own sense of resignation, I was unable to wake from my despair. But you, Apollo, you have awakened me with your demonstration of our father's creed.
A dragon never yields.
Okay, you guys really like tattoos in this country. I will carry on Dirk's legacy and fulfill his dream. Hear me, Garand, I will cast you down from your bloody throne. Long live the revolution! Insolent fool! Now even you prattle about revolution? That's the hurt. Would you look at that? Well, Apollo, seems we're finally making some headway down the road that Dirk carved out for us. There we go, that's the sentence. Yeah. Now, if we could just prove Grand's guilt, we could continue on down the road. She just admitted to it! Towards the revolution Dirk dreamed of. Did no one hear that? Your Eminence, you have been accused of crimes committed 23 years ago. Would you say that, like to say anything in your defense? I am the law? Not so fast, your majesty. For the cuffs could have been stolen and used without my knowledge. So you see, they can hardly be considered proof of anything. Technically, she didn't outright admit it, Chronos. She pretty much did. Why, I believe you're right. But we know she's guilty. Hee hee hee! Well, lawyer, is there any other evidence you would like, would you have me refute? I really wish I brought my gun. Unfortunately, this photo was the last piece of evidence Dirk left for me. So as far as evidence goes, I got nothing else regarding that case from the past. However, now that Prosecutor Shimati has retracted his confession, we'll have to re-deliberate the current case from scratch. Oh, fuck. Like, actually from scratch? Yes, the defense speaks the truth. Even though it is clear who the guilty party is. Queen Garan. The defense accuses you of the murder of Justice Minister Inga blah 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 Karain. But do you have any evidence, defense? Probably. Evidence that will prove Gran was the killer? There's still one more avenue for us to explore, Mr. Justice. There is? Minister Inga's final memories. Oh my god, are we actually getting fucking another one of these dances? In them, the minister's killers posed as Dirk. Therefore, one must ask, how did the killer dispose of their disguise? They burned it. Hey, you're right. A lot of blood would have splattered onto the killer, so the blood-soaked clothes would had been dealt with somehow. If they're still around somewhere, then... I was wondering about what absurd idea you could concoct next. Clothing can be disposed of most anywhere. I know you can find them from there now. Yeah, that's how you talk, Chronos, yeah? That you don't know us very well. Your benevolence? Yeah? On the day of your father's murder, you had been watching the courtyard from 2 p.m. Now, during that time, you saw Queen Garan, did you not? Yeah, I did. I saw my mother entering the palace from the courtyard. But I was told not to mention it because it had nothing to do with my father's murder. Rafa! You would not dare! When the queen headed into the palace, did she have Dirk's clothes in her possession? No, she did not. So, maybe she disposed of them somewhere in the courtyard. At least did a thorough sweep of the area following the crime under my orders. Though they did not find anything resembling Dirk's clothing. But you knew that already, didn't you, prosecutor? Yes, I admit that no clothing were found. So you admit that you were merely speculating, chasing phantoms and illusion of evidence that never existed? This makes no sense. Clothing doesn't just disappear like that, unless it's magical clothing. Gran wasn't carrying any clothes. She must have gotten rid of them somewhere. Somewhere where she thought they'd never be found. Weird, they'd never be found, huh? The tomb? The tomb.
Take that!
The tomb? Yeah, I guess. You believe the clothing was... Oh, did you put him in the sarcophagus? Was hidden there? Emma, did you find extra clothes in Dirk's dead body? Yes, this... No, there wouldn't be extra clothes because Maya brought Dirk's clothes? They would have had bullet holes in them, right? Anyways, yes, it's the only place it could be. Very well, where is the tomb did you believe the clothes were hidden? Here? Of course! That makes perfect sense! The clothes weren't simply hidden, they were returned to where they belonged. And by that you mean... The killer would have had to get Dirk's clothes from somewhere. Luckily, they were right there. Yes, of course. The time of the minister's murders, Dirk's body was already in the sarcophagus. So the killer could have simply borrowed his clothes. Right, before the minister entered the tomb, the killer put on Dirk's clothes, and then hid behind the curtain above the sarcophagus. That is a funny-ass visual, to be quite honest. And after the minister was killed, Dirk's clothes were returned to his body. So what? This is still all speculation. We know not whether those clothes were actually used in the murder. Therefore, you can't prove that they are somehow connected to this case.
Objection!
We could probably just do a blood test, right? That's where you're wrong. But I believe you already knew that. These clothes were definitely used during the murder because of this. Oh, here?
Take that!
The bloodstains on Dirk's chest are no doubt the result of being shot by the minister. However, that doesn't explain everything. There's also some blood spatter extending from his left elbow to his abdominal area. I believe this blood spatter came from...
Take that!
If the killer wore those clothes during the murder, then the blood spatter must have come from Minister Inga. I thought it was all Dirk's, but that makes sense. I honestly didn't even notice that bloodstain. I would not be a very good forensics analysis. Only one way to be sure, though. Let's get Emma out here. Indeed, this may be conclusive evidence we need to prove the Queen's guilt.
Objection!
You can't prove it if it was I who hid those clothes. They could very well have been hidden by a third party. But could they really? I'd say the possibility of someone other than Grant hiding the clothes does not exist. No, it's not possible. Your Eminence, I recall you saying the following. Kita Marasakara is under the protection of the royal family! Husband and I, yeah. Actually, I kind of forgot that. I was thinking more of the fact that no one else was in there. Ah! That was your own testimony, word for word. It's on record. Why, you insolent! I made it. Only you could have hidden Dirk's clothes after they were used in the murder. And that means you're the one who killed Justice Minister Inga. I get it. I would want to stab him too. Insignificant worms! You dare accuse me, the ruler of Karain? Do not think for a moment for such impudence. I'm afraid such arguments are invalid here in this sacred hall, Your Eminence, because even monarchs aren't above the law. It's the end of the line for you, Queen Garan. Time to come down from that lofty throne and face justice. I ran out of air when I was talking. Are we all being shot right now? I feel like we're all being shot right now. Me face justice? Surely you jest. You're in no position to force my hand, lawyer. Oh? Surely you haven't forgotten about the Defense Culpability Act. Those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. In short, should I be convicted of murdering my husband, your dear brother who delivered false testimony in my defense shall be found guilty. Oh, no. What? That can't be. Can it? By delivering false testimony in the course of protecting the guilty party, he would certainly be judged by this court as having supported a criminal. The Defense Culpability Act would most certainly come into play. But that law is so broad that anyone could be convicted under it. When it comes to the DC Act, even I am conflicted, and yet, as it currently stands, it is a law of the land. As you said earlier, no one is above the law. Of course, all the absurd things I've seen, this law really takes the cake. Now what? What do we even do at this point? If she gets convicted, she's not fucking queen anymore. That means... I would assume Rafe is the queen, right? Or Amara? And then guess what? DC Act, out the fucking window. You need to look so forlorn. Dirk has been cleared of all charges. So let us leave all thoughts of the real killer and revolution in the past where it belongs. She wants us to just let her off scot-free? And yet I don't see any other choice. I do. Fucking convict her ass. You cannot yield to her, Apollo. If it will move the revolution forward, I would gladly face the DC Act. And now do it! Accuse Queen Gran of the crime she has committed! But do it! What you speak of is not revolution. Our kingdom will not function without its sovereign. And Rafa can ascend to the throne, for she is yet incapable of channeling spirits. Thus, to accuse me is the wish destruction upon our fair kingdom, you terrorist! Terrorist? If you would still insist on accusing me, then, as ruling sovereign of Karain, I proclaim the following. Some bullshit law. Although imperil the crown, no matter the reason, shall be subject to immediate execution by the Queen's orders. What? Immediate execution? Again? You still not comprehend? Then let me make this clear. For the sake of this kingdom's future, and in accordance with the laws of Khura'in, I command that you be put to death at once. See, I thought this was gonna happen before anything else. Where's fucking Edgeworth? Edgeworth, you brought guns, right? Hee. Ah! This isn't gonna go a bit too far. Why is the Grand Royal Guard? They were on standby in case of an attack by a foolish, optimistic terrorist. Now, if you continue to oppose me, the very embodiment of law, then under my regal authority, you shall be put to death.
Objection!
Yeah, objection. Fuck you! That's my objection. You can't possibly get away with something like this. This is court of law. You can't just order our execution without due process. Now look, Apollo, truth and due process are certainly important. This is your life, so think before you speak again. But where's the fucking revolutionary guys? Please, Apollo, do not make this any worse than it already is. Cannot lose you to the Twilight Realm too. Oh, I'm not going there. What am I supposed to do? How do I win against an opponent that can rewrite the law as she see fit? I can't even bring it to justice. Is it really how it all ends? Seriously, why don't we walk around with fucking arms, like, of any sort? It is your life or your accusation lawyer. You cannot hope for both. What the fuck's Edgeworth? It's time to cease this insanity. What do I do? Should I accuse Queen Garan? Accuse! I know what I have to do. Mr. Wright, you know what that saying you're constantly reminding me and Athena of? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smile. Bet you fucking regret that. You never fail to surprise me, Apollo. You ducks. And Nayuta, you know the creed we've known ever since we were kids? A dragon never yields unless it's stabbed in the heart. They are not merely words. They are what carried us this far. So now, it's time to honor those words, and the memories of the ones who gave them to us. I can't agree more with you, Apollo, he says, using him as a shield. Those words are important to me, and more important to me than you know. And if there's any time to remember them, it's now. It would seem, Apollo, that not one, but two auspicious creatures dwell deep within you. A fierce dragon and a virtuous phoenix that shall scatter the clouds hiding in the heavens. I shall join you in your death-defying bluff! Like, okay, calm down. It's not a bluff. I think I finally understand what those words really mean, and the resolve they embody. Are you smiling? Even in the face of certain doom? Is there no end to your defiance? Unfortunately for you, no. I won't let fear, or even the law, force me to abandon the pursuit of the truth. Because there is another saying in my country. The truth will set you free. Indeed, that is precisely what Dirk sought to do through his trial. He wished for us to break free from a certain despicable spider's mobilizing silk thread. We won't be intimidated by unjust laws, or give in to fear. Abandoning the truth like that is just not a part of my playbook. There's only one path before us. Revolution! The time to make Dirk's dream a reality is upon us. Your Eminence, if you are the law in Khura'in, then your very existence is wrong. Does your desperate bleeding know no end? I know it's a bit late to ask, but what's the plan? I don't know. If Khura'in's going to execute us on the spot under the DC Act, and the law itself derives the power from the authority of the crown, then there's only one thing to do. We dethrone her, right here, right now. Alright, but how? It's not like we have a lot of time to come up with a way to do it. Dutch will allow us to perform another cross-examination while we think. Don't worry, I'll come up with something. Oh, fuck! We'll be fine! We can't give up, not now. We just have to keep fighting to the end. We can't allow these broken trials to go on. It's time to make things right. Oh, we becoming sperm? If I accuse Garan, Nayuta will be subject to the Defense Culpability Act, which means he will be put to death in accordance with the law. So the only way to do this is to throw in Garan right now. You're not gonna end the episode, Chronos? No, I feel like this case is ending. The Founder's Orb. That make... Right, okay. But yeah, no, I feel like this case is ending, so, yeah, also, yeah, that fucking... I saw that and I immediately stopped in my tracks. So I feel like I could probably do it, right? Dirk was convinced that the orb is the key to the revolution in Karain's future. In light of Graham's obsession with the orb, it makes a large amount of sense. What? In light of Queen... Oh, yeah. For him to have it, yeah. She probably doesn't want anyone using it to gain spiritual powers or rights to the throne. Ingrid definitely tried to do just that, and that's where it starts to fall apart. But that's where it just falls apart. Ingrid couldn't have channeled the Founder even after abducting Mai Fei. After all, he didn't know the Founder's name. The Founder never existed! Ingrid didn't know the Founder's name. The name of the Founder is only known to those who become Queen. That means the only people who actually know her name are Garan and Amara. So even if someone else had the orb, they wouldn't be able to channel the Founder. I find it hard to believe that her name's not somewhere else. So that begs the question, why is Garan so fixated on the orb? Okay, let's not overthink this. Garan is obsessed with the orb because she can't channel spirits. Could it be? It's hard to believe, but that's why they swap places? If she wants spiritual power, does that mean Garan can't channel spirits? That would explain why she had Amara perform the rite of channeling. So that's why she let Amara live, to stand in for her when the time came to channel spirits? So if Garan can't channel spirits, she would have no claim to the throne! Garan has no claim to the throne! Garan's Defense Culpability Act was established under the Crown's authority, but if she has no claim to the throne, then the DC Act would become null and void. No, not just the DC Act. All the insane laws she enacted would be swept away in one fell swoop. You claim the authority of the Crown. You, of all people. That's a good one. Have you truly lost it, lawyer? Indeed, I would have the defense explain himself at once. It's easy, Your Majesty. Why is Queen Garan so obsessed with the Founder's orb? Why did she let Queen Amara live? And why was she having her mercifulness perform the rite of channeling in her place? The answer to these three questions point to a single conclusion. A fact that will shake this kingdom to its very core. I still don't follow, Apollo. You were always slow, Nayuta. Your Eminence, I have just one question for you. Please be honest. You can't actually channel spirits, can you? What? You believe the Queen is not capable of communing with the dead? The defense will explain himself at once. In Karain, the ability to channel spirits is an absolute requirement for a would-be Queen. But Your Eminence, if you were incapable of doing that, then you'd have no claim to the throne. Not only that, but every law that you've passed would be rendered null and void. And you, the Grand Royal Guard, you seem to be rather enamored with the Queen's supposed spiritual power. Well, what if she has none? What if she was just an ordinary person, a pretender to the throne? That's crazy talk, impossible! Everyone knows only Spirit Medium's gonna become Queen! Such blasphemy! On what grounds do you make such defamatory claims? Queen Garan, if you think I'm just out to defame you, then prove it. Prove it by using this piece of evidence. Using this piece of evidence you want so badly. The Founder's Orb?
Take that!
All the conditions for summoning the Founder should be in place. With the orb, we know that what the Founder looks like. And as Queen, you should know the Founder's name. Now, if you would, Your Eminence, please show us the great spiritual powers you bear as Grand Priestess of Khura'in. Oh, to witness our royal eminence of great power, will appear before us. Oh, great miracle of miracles! Praise be, Your Eminence! May your mighty spiritual power show us the way! Enough! Enough, I say, you mindless cretins! Your Eminence? Can it be that you cannot? No, no. I want a lawyer. Summon one at once! Aren't you forgetting something? There aren't any lawyers left in Khura'in, and we're already hired. You can talk to your thank your Defense Culpability Act for that. Your Eminence, please give us a glimpse of your magnificent spirit power. Summon the holiness so you may guide us. But enough from you, out of my way, out of my sight, all of you. If you're truly capable of channeling spirits, then get on with it already, Your Eminence. You sneaky, underhanded wretch of a lawyer! That reminds me, you said something to this effect earlier. It is time to cease this insanity. Don't you feel stupid for saying that now? Indeed. Of all the things she has said, I can think of nothing more ludicrous. Apollo, teach this deceitful, putrid queen a lesson she won't soon forget. Gladly, because it really is time to cease this insanity. Duran! You reign of terror ends here! That guy really fucking went for it with that spin. Very well, demonstrating my faculties as a spirit medium, simple enough. Behold, the magnificent power to commune with the dead. Oh, Your Eminence! I feel like they really should have fucking voice acted all of this. Oh, great spirit of the founder who dwells in the Twilight Realm, heed the secret covenant of the orb, and appear here before us. Oh, here it comes! Poop in your pants? Jeez. What's wrong? Are you not feeling well? So spirit of our grandson making appearances. Is this the dance you fuckers do to channel spirits? I thought it was a seance dance for a second. Not as graceful, I gotta say. Oh yeah! Open fire! Better yet, use the baton! Bayonet, Chronos. Yeah, whatever. It's almost the same thing. Except one is sharper. Okay, open fire. Maybe get her out of that pool, though. You might need that for future cases. Well, holy shit. Prosecutor Shamati, how is Her Eminence? It seems she now believes that she herself is the Holy Mother. Huh? I see. But her attempts at spirit channeling failed, did it not? Sadly, she seems to be unable to accept that fact. Huh. I fear it'll be quite a challenge to question her later. You know my fingernail ripping pliers? And what, if I may ask, what's her motive? I understand that she killed Minister Inga in order to prevent his coup d'etat, but what of her attempt to assassinate Queen Amara 23 years ago for the crown? To become a queen herself? Maybe she just craved power and attention? She likely developed a psychological complex with her inability to channel spirits. Which is why she kept Queen Amara alive to perform the rite of channeling for her. That way it would seem as if she had great spiritual power. In short, she built a cult of personality upon fears and lies. Then again, do not all tyrants? So then, she never really intended to kill Amara, huh? What I don't understand is why Queen Amara even listened to Garan in the first place. Especially 14 years ago, before Rafa was being held hostage. Why would she keep letting the people of Khura'in think she was dead? while she kept quietly performing the rite of channeling for Garan. My mother is a gentle soul by nature and loves her sister dearly. So when Garan told her to hide because Dirk was out to kill her, she believed it. What's more, she did not wish to tarnish the name of her beloved sister, which is why she acquiesced so obediently to Garan's request to keep her channeling for her, until she fled with Dirk and was told the truth, that is. So that's what happened. And since Rafa was being held captive, I imagine Amara had no choice but to help cover up the truth behind Inga's murder. Yeah, living secretly as Rafa's servant Nina. No doubt only deepened her love for her daughter. At least she got to be there with her, right? I mean, it's still fucked up. Like, absolutely. But Dirk wasn't even, like, given that chance. She'd do anything to keep her safe. All the more reason to hide the painful truth from her. Well, that was a case for the ages. Prosecutor Shamati has been cleared of all suspicion of the murder of Minister Inga, and has Mr. Dirk Shamati in the assassination attempt on Queen Amara. Now then, I think it is high time I handed down my verdict on Dirk and Nayuta Shamati. What about that dick that shot the queen? Just fucking no one there. Oh, that was fun. Derek, I hope you're watching. I proved your innocence. Just cuts to Dirk in Maya's clothes. Nayuta's smiling again. And that revolution you always dreamed of is finally happening. With this, may I finally say this court is adjourned. That was a long one, you're not wrong. May 19th. Hey guards, where the fuck were you?
Way to go, Apollo! I was on the edge of my seat when those guards stormed the courtroom.
That was a shocker, alright. Can't imagine anything like that happening back home.
I know, right? I was happy to go down there and teach them a lesson myself.
Really?
I was barely able to hold it back. Hold me back! You were about to go ballistic after a while there, Athena. Yeah, well, I was thinking about helping you smack a few of them down, to be honest.
I mean, never say or do anything to deserve a Maya Athena double suplex. That would probably hurt, you're right. You did a fine job out there today, Apollo. Thanks for all the great advice, Mr. Wright. Nah, it was all you. That perseverance, and never say die attitude you showed was impressive. I actually learned a thing or two myself. What, from me? No, from this country, never come back here. That's a laugh. There were any number of times where I wouldn't have blamed you for giving up. But you stuck it out to the end, and came away triumphant. By sheer force of will and gambling with my life, and the inner strength forged in countless trials, you overcame the most desperate and hopeless situation I've ever seen. I don't know about all that, it was pretty bad. I mean it. You really come a long way, Apollo. I have nothing but respect for your abilities as an attorney.
Really? Are you exaggerating a little bit, Mr. Wright? You did it, Apollo! You finally won a seal of approval!
He just hands me a seal.
What about me, Nick? My channel's come a long way too, huh? After all, I've deemed worthy enough to be used in 2 major crimes already.
Yeah, and 2 major chances for me to become someone for you to channel next. Yeah, honestly, I couldn't have done this without the support of each and every person here. Mr. Wright, Athena, Nayuta, and of course, Dirk.
They were pretty cool, Paulie!
Oh, sorry.
I'm doing my best. It's fucking that's depressing. Trucy!
Trucy, what are you doing here?
Hee it's magic!
I drove her here. I'm afraid she employed the old let's stow away in Mr. Edgeworth's suitcase.
What?
That certainly explained why my suitcase was so heavy. Tell me you at least noticed it was heavier than usual. Trucy? Do you have a passport?
What's a passport? My magic pennies are an extra-dimensional space. It's like a mini universe in there. I can produce a passport at the drop of a hat.
Right. Maybe some things in the world are better left a mystery.
cone head, barbed head. I am forever indebted for what you accomplished in the Hall of Justice. Without your presence, I may have never changed as I have this day. It's pathetic, I know.
That's where you're wrong, your benevolence. It was you who changed yourself. After everything we did with you, like everything you saw us do, everything we accomplished, you changed yourself. Yeah, that's true. Only you could have chose to defy Garan. Okay, that one's valid. And that decision was yours and yours alone. It was pretty easy for her to do, I would imagine, after, you know, Garan fucking talked shit to her, about her, and then revealed that she wasn't her mother to her before we even came to court. And that decision was yours and yours alone. And that's right. All we did was present you with the opportunity. And you made use of it with gusto. This victory is yours, benevolence. About time you won something, right?
I will fucking stab you. I see. So, I'm worthy my title after all. It did work to heal our kingdom so it made now no peace and prosperity once more.
Sure bounced back quick. So your benevolence, I take it you learned the truth of your origins. You are the daughter of Dirk and Queen Amara.
Yeah, my mother, Her Eminence told me. She said it was a part of my disciplining.
If you could call it that. Sounds more like blackmail. Keep quiet, I'll tell everyone you're the daughter of a criminal.
My mother was so insufferable, or should I say, my former mother.
Sounds like there was no love lost there.
But you cleared Dirk's name. My true father will no longer be known as the criminal. Therefore, I have nothing more to fear.
So what's next for the Kingdom of Kharain? I mean, you just lost your queen, so... Her benevolence, Queen Rayford, will send to the throne. Hi. Ayuda, but she can't channel spirits yet, right?
Indeed, which is why I will act as regent on her behalf, until the day she comes into her own.
But you can't channel spirits either.
Yeah, your help will greatly appreciated, Prosecutor Shad. A big Oni-chan.
Is she gonna say what I think she is?
What are you looking at, you horn-headed nincompoop?
Kabonk.
Ow, hey, she started singing you too. In any event, I bit my tongue. Oh, fuck. Oh, I haven't bit my tongue in so long. Ow. In any event, oh, fuck. I will be assisted by Yuta and Queen Amara for the time being.
Queen Amara?
The country offers counsel to the rulers of neighboring kingdoms through channeling. It's a duty I intend to fulfill myself one day. But for now, I'll have Queen Amara assist me in the capacity.
So then she's going to be alright?
Oh shit, I didn't even think about that. Is she dead? It seems the bullet went straight through her without doing any serious damage.
Where did it land in the court then? That's a relief.
How you doing today, Jay? Great to see you both, Dirk and Ayuda beat the charge against them. And you got that revolution broiling to boot.
The revolution. Dirk. Guess you were right to believe in me after all.
Yes, sir, there's gonna be some major changes around here. The legal system is gonna return to its rightful state, like how Dirk always wanted it.
My tongue hurts.
And in the name of the Apollo Justice will go down in Kharainian history. Haha, you're right.
Oh, Nayuda, before I forget, there's something I wanted to give you before I head back home.
You wish to give me something?
Yeah, as Dirk's birth son, I think you should have this. Okay, I'm assuming it is the badge, but I'm gonna save just so I don't fuck this up.
Take that!
This is Dirk's... I have to get back to the States, and I know you're a prosecutor and all, but as the man that's going to change Kharain, it's only right that you have it.
To change Kharain?
Yeah, in Dirk's place. You're the one with the tattoo on your hand. I don't have that, right?
Apollo, I'm afraid I must refuse your gift.
What? Why?
There is something I would like to show you.
Huh? What's this all of a sudden?
Mr. Wright, won't you and your friends please join us?
Oh, sure. Okay. Fucking tongue. God damn it. So, why'd you bring us to this shithole?
Apollo, I want you to stay here in Karain.
What? Fuck this place, no!
We have lost our queen and our kingdom stands at a crossroad. Most of all, we will need to rebuild our entire legal system. Naturally, that includes the reintroduction of lawyers to the court.
Wait, you're not asking me to?
Yes, I want you to take over this law office. With you as a lawyer and me as a prosecutor, we shall rebuild Karain's legal system from the ground up.
You want me to help rebuild the legal system? I'm bleeding. Fuck. Not a lot of blood.
Okay, that's that's a lot to take in. Apollo, I cannot do this without you. As a lawyer, you are Dirk's spiritual heir.
Heir?
Yeah. And having studied in America, your legal knowledge will be indispensable.
This is way out of my league.
The revolution is still in its infancy, but it was Dirk's dream to restore the legal system to its rightful state. Will you not help me realize that dream?
No. I'm going home. Fuck this place. Come on, AJ, you know is what Dirk would have wanted. Let's do it together.
You must be taken aback by my sudden request, but please give it some thought.
Of course. I'm honored that you'd ask. Still, I have a job back at the Wright Anything Agency to consider, too. Don't you worry about that, Apollo. Besides, this is something only you can do. Something only I can do? That's not true. I mean, to be completely honest, our office will be a bit short of firepower without you around, but hey. This is right. I wouldn't stay here.
Actually, I'm sorry, but I can't get on board with this.
Athena?
I mean, there's still so much I want to learn from you, Apollo. That's right. I won't be the same without you. Who's gonna help me with my magic trick? And everybody back home would really miss you too. There's no way I can agree to this. It's not like we ever fucking resolved the fucking me and you being related thing.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Still, if you really want to stay, yeah, Athena's right. It won't be easy, but
Athena, Trucy.
Apollo, no one but you can make this decision.
I'm not staying.
Know that I will not question whatever choice you make.
Our flight leaves tomorrow morning, Apollo. Are you gonna make up your mind by then? I made up my mind now. I'm not fucking staying. This place sucks. It's gonna change now, Chronos. Yeah, I know. It still sucks. Should I go back to the US and continue working at the Wright Anything Agency? Yes. Or should I stay in Karain and help Nayuta rebuild the legal system? What's the right thing to do? Leave this country. Never look back. Can't believe I bit my tongue that fucking hard. I didn't bite through it, I guess, but still. I mean, I'm bleeding. A little bit.
The bus to the airport will be here any minute. I wonder where Apollo is. Do you think he decided to stay in Karain?
I bet he was up all night thinking, this is a life-changing decision after all, but whatever he decides, I'll have to accept it.
It doesn't mean there's no more courtroom battles alongside him. Hey, you guys! I know that booming voice anywhere! Satan! I made it. Apollo, you're here! Does it mean you're coming home with us?
Well, about that, nope. Alright. Mr. Wright. Yes? I've made up my mind. Here it is. The moment of truth. I still have so many things I want to learn for you. But I decided to stay in Karain.
You're staying? But
I feel like I have to pick up where Dirk left off. I can't let a sacrifice go to waste. I see. Plus, I want to teach the others everything you've taught me about being a lawyer, Mr. Wright. Apollo. Dirk's roadmap for the future, and your teachings. I believe that these two things will save the people of the kingdom from further unrest. I want to do this. No. I have to do this. Apollo. I never felt prouder. Proud to have such an amazing attorney working under me. But someday, I'll return to the US. Once the new legal system here is firmly in place, I'll be back. Scout's honor. You're not a scout.
Will you really ever see you again, Apollo?
You bet. They never made another one, right? This is like the last Phoenix Wright game, outside of like the Edgeworth stuff and the offshoot Grand Attorney thing. Great Ace Attorney, there we go. They might make another one, but still. You bet! Not that I have any idea how long it'll be, but I promise you this, everyone. I'll keep on learning and growing, and I'll come back to the US even better lawyer. An even better lawyer. So don't you forget about me. Of course you won't, Apollo. There'll always be a spot waiting for you back at the office. In the meantime, we'll be rooting for you. So knock him dead. You got it, Mr. Wright.
I'm gonna miss you, Polly. But if this is it, then I'm gonna support your choice all the way.
Thanks, Juicy. Good luck with your magic act. I know you'll do Troop Gamma Ray proud.
I'll be cheering for you too, Apollo, to fail. But don't you think you're the only one? But don't think you're the only one with room to grow. The next time we meet, you probably won't even recognize me. I'm gonna get a haircut after this.
In other words, game on.
You bet. I'm gonna win.
I know there's DLC after this. I'm gonna miss you too, Apollo, but I'm not gonna say it. Can't wait to see you where your new adventures lie. Or take you, whatever. Well, there's our bus. I guess this is it, Apollo. I'll never forget everything you've done for me, Mr. Wright. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. Maybe I'll see you back in the US again someday. Till then, get out of my country. Oh, my tongue. The legacy of those who came before us. I actually thought you were going to show a picture of Mia. It is handed down from parent to child. And from mentor to disciple. We must never stall or stagnate, but continue to grow and change. All that we've been taught, the beliefs and convictions that may have been passed down to us, we must continue to nurture them so we, in turn, can pass them on to the next generation. Anime.
Are you really sure you're okay with him staying, boss?
Uh-huh. I always figured he'd leave the nest someday.
Edgar's like, what the fuck?
Oh, I think they're almost here.
Just a little. Got it. Huh?
And he died.
Why don't we go and check it out, AJ?
I was alive all along, son. Never mind. Bert just snatches it out of the sky. All right. Oh, fucking tongue. Oh my god.
Oh, hey. Get on with the head, introduce yourself.
How did I voice you? I want her to. No, I don't fucking remember. Shit.
It seems Mr. Head doesn't want Apollo to leave.
We're fast rivals, you know? Okay, I can't fucking read that fast.
That's not the same with that Polly, is it?
She just paints a picture of Apollo's face on Mr. Hat. She fucking pulls a fucking in me lady, the widow. She completely fucking loses her mind. Oh man. No, we don't need tourism in Khura'in. We need to close the borders of Khura'in. We gotta build a wall that's locked from the outside. It'll get better here, Chronos, right? Yeah, sure. Probably. anyways, good stuff. That's the last, like, it's case 5, but there is DLC. That was a long one. That was a cool twist about Dirk being dead, like, from when he joined us, pretty much. Oh, Emma's gonna stay in Karain? I'm sorry, Emma. Oh, you're gonna help with the revolution? What, by what? Burning down buildings? Go for it. Oh, man. Yeah, overall, the oh my god, I forgot about fucking you two for some reason. Yeah, you guys are gonna be homeless? That's a shame. Are you gonna work with the Right Anything agency? Yeah, like I actually had a real challenge with some of this stuff compared to the other games. I feel like it's been a while since the cases tripped me up as bad. I think the insight thing really just kind of screwed my head for some reason. I don't know why. There was a few times that I mentioned it, of course, that I had to look things up. But still, overall it was very good. Last one, yeah, went really long compared to the other ones. The one before this was really short, so I guess that makes sense. The one before that one, though, was also really long. I don't know how long the DLC is supposed to be. I haven't really heard too much about it, honestly, even in chat. I just hear it comes after the main story. Not chat, but comment section. We will be going into the DLC. I'm probably going to take a couple days, maybe the week off to record a little ahead. So maybe we don't miss as many days. I mean, yesterday we missed one because I didn't have time at night. She's quaking her boots. Oh, man. Yeah, but they haven't made another game like this, have they? They might be making another one. But it is kind of weird that we never even circled back to the whole, you know, Apollo and Trucy being related, Apollo's mother being alive. It's kind of weird. But it is what it is. The great big pillock. Ugh. You guys are still in the thing here? Interesting. Oh, was Gavin not in this one? I don't really know. I know we saw something from Gavin McGraw. I don't know. I don't think he was in this one. Honestly, my memory's just shit these days, but still. Yeah, definitely. I remember that he sent flowers to Trucy, right? In the beginning of her little case. That wasn't last time, no. There was a stadium in the last game. Yeah, no, it was this. It was the one with Betty and Batty. All right, Sarge. Why do you have Godzilla with you? Why do you have 2 Godzillas? Why'd you just drop Godzilla? Are you gonna return all the stolen stuff? Okay, cool. You do that. You gonna dig in Karain? Oh, that's right! Wow! Apollo, way to let her fucking down. You said you would visit and be her friend, and you fucking left the country? Helping that poor girl is way more important. Revolutionize. We have new outfits like the city girls wear. Just take the bus to the mall or something. Why before I get my revolution and makeover? Yeah, when it comes to the DLC, I'll probably try to record a little bit, like this week, and then when it's done, maybe I'll upload it so we don't miss days like that. At least keep it consistent, right? That's right, she was your servant. That's good. Fucking making the servants do everything with a wave of your hand. Oh, man. I will get to the Edgeworth games eventually, too. I don't know when. We'll probably have a little bit of a break for that Braidhead. She's probably trying to call you Big Brother, but she can't because, I mean, really, who would want you as a Big Brother? Chronos. I'm just, okay, I'm an asshole. Yeah, someday we'll get to the Edgeworth stuff. Not too long from now. This took like a year to do. Like this entire trilogy. There were some prolonged breaks in it that I didn't really intend, but that's how it is. How's he doing, Mr. Wright? Great. He's a respectable lawyer in his own right. He even has his own practice called Justice Law Offices. Thank you. This wouldn't have been possible without you. Before I forget, I made a copy of this photo for you. A photo? Oh. Oh, it's his mother. Lamira. It's good to see him again. Don't you think it's about time we told them the truth? After all, they're both grown into fine young people now. Yeah, you're right. Perhaps it's time they knew. Is that where we resolve that? With a fade to black? Into other credits? Or was that supposed to be like something that goes into like the next game? Okay, where's my phone? Okay. Let's see. Are they making a new Phoenix Wright game? 1 year ago, for anyone still worried about it, is undoubtedly coming. Here's why. Okay, never mind. It's just a theory thread. January 21st, 2024. Capcom confirms more Ace Attorney games are coming. Okay. So, a year ago, they mentioned that more were coming, maybe. But we haven't heard anything since. That's good. Unless they meant like the trilogy stuff, right? Not trilogy. Well, I guess Edgeworth was around that time. Oh, that's good shit. But yeah, like I was saying with the DLC, I'll probably take a few days here and there off to record it. I'm not sure how long it is. It's probably not super long compared to like this case, but oh yeah, the fucking balloon boobied lady. That had to have hurt when those popped. There's no way that didn't hurt. That is a sensitive area. I do wish the voice acting was a little bit more prevalent, aka outside of anime and Dirk saying the dragon thing. Oh, and Nayuta freaking going his Karani thing. Guys, my tongue hurts. Fucking hurts. I fucking bit it so fucking hard. Oh, man. It's been so long since I fucking bit my tongue. Also, how did you fucking knock everyone over with that objection and accusation? Hey, Capcom, where's the Breath of Fire collection? Remastered, remade. Do it. I fucking double dare you. Dear Mr. Wright, I want to come home. This place sucks. Dear Mr. Wright, I can't believe it's already been a few months since I decided to stay. I'm sorry I haven't been good about keeping in touch, relatable, but things are really hectic. Rebuilding a legal system I'm not yet familiar with has been a real challenge. But I will say, it's given me plenty of work to keep me busy. Have you not given the autopsy report even a cursory glance, Mr. Justice?
It's just I have 15 clients on my plate right now. Though I probably shouldn't have accepted all 15 at the same time.
No, you couldn't. You stupid idiot.
Oh, please. Are you going to help me rebuild Karain's legal system or not? If you are, we need to move through this case backlog faster.
Yeah, I know, but...
Besides, those 15 are only the beginning. There are 10 more awaiting your services.
I too have friends and acquaintances seeking legal representations. And being that you are the only lawyer in the country, I told them to contact you. I estimated we only added about 16 clients to your caseload. I feel like we should probably hire someone.
I've been handing out advertisements for your new office. They read, from legal advice to investing in extramarital affairs, even yak milking. For a limited time only, these services and more are free down at Justice Law Offices.
Wow, we're not even getting paid here?
380 clients, good lord.
I'm gonna have to say something, aren't I? You're gonna have to leave, actually.
I trust you did your Cords of Steel exercise this morning. Well, go on. There's no need to hold back.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, and I've grown a bit drowsy about the tedious proceedings. I could use a loud something to wake me up. Do not disappoint me, Hardhead.
Objection! There's really only one thing to say at a time like this. I quit!
Wait, that's not what you meant!
Objection. Neat-o. Alrighty. That, I guess, is going to be it for, well, this case at the very least. But this episode, next time we come back, probably a week maybe, I would say, we're going to be doing the DLC. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all then. Bye!